Well, good morning everybody. It is that time of month again where I jump on here and share some thoughts about life and what's been going on with me. Well, first, obviously you can see I've been kind of busy growing the beard back. I've actually had to thin it out a couple of times because it gets so thick so fast, but I've thinned it out twice, and this is probably where I'm going to leave it about as long as I want it this year. And it's good because what's going on is, guess what? That's right, it's fall. The seasons have officially changed. So I've got my man face on, my winter face on. So I'm prepared for the cold temperatures, which is kind of what I want to talk about this month. It's actually an answer to one of my comments that I had a few months back on one of my videos. That's why I keep on asking you, share your comments in the bottom of this video. I do read them. I just try to plan out my videos and when I'm going to share them. This particular comment was a question about what I meant by quote unquote rest weeks. What's sad is that people don't understand what the term rest means. So I figured I would use this time of year, the holidays, to talk about this to better help you understand what I mean by rest days. And exercise and fitness, we call rest days when we don't work out, we don't work our muscles, we let them rest. Because unfortunately, we don't build muscles in the gym. One of the biggest misconceptions and one of the biggest clues that somebody doesn't know what they're talking about in the gym is when they brag and boast on social media about, oh, I'm going beast mode. Beast mode is a term that a lot of people who are what I call pretenders use. They want to look the part, act the part, but in actuality they know nothing about what they're doing, because people who are really educated in fitness and health understand that your body builds muscle when we're resting. So the importance of rest days is our bodies can recover from, let me see if I can get out this sun. Our bodies can actually recover from our workouts when we go to the gym and tear down the muscles. So rest days are days during the week where we rest blood. We don't do any muscle training, strength training. You can still do other things like, say, running, biking, something that's just a different change of pace. And that's why I want to talk about this subject this time of year, because the holidays is a time we look to get together with our friends, enjoy the fall weather, or even, let's just say, get away. Yes, this is my utopia, a mountain cabin. Get away to change the pace. It's not that we're not doing anything. Now we've done celebrated Thanksgiving. All this food, I mean, trust me, if you cook like I do, you know during the holidays you're not sitting on your derriere doing nothing. You're actually doing a lot of different things. It's a change of pace. Rest days is all about a change of pace. Let your body recover. And for me personally, it breaks up the routine so my body doesn't get used to it and I don't get burned out on my workout. That's why a lot of workouts and exercise routines fail, because people go to the gym and they go so hardcore and they go beast mode. Let me get rid of this. I'm getting hungry looking at it. They go beast mode and they do it for so long, their bodies don't recover, they don't see the results they want, and they don't, how do I say, they just get tired of it. They give up. So this is why it is important to take rest days. Now, if you work out consistently like I do, you understand the term of taking a rest week. Now, a rest week is kind of a break between one workout cycle and another workout cycle. And the advantage of this is, by changing it up, it confuses the body. And taking that rest week is kind of a rest week time to let your body rebuild the muscle. Then when you come back after that week off and start working out, you hit the ground running, and by doing a different routine, your body's like, what the heck is going on? So it has to work harder. And by working harder, you're going to tear down the muscle more. By tearing down the muscle more, your body can rebuild the muscles more efficiently. So we take rest weeks and rest days to help our bodies recover. And it's a lot like the holidays. You know, you spend, 10 months out of the year doing the work grind, slaving away at the job. Then all of a sudden, you get to the end of the year and things start, it's a change of pace. We don't just sit on our butts for the last 2 months of the year. No, you change your pace. It's the holidays. It's a time where we get together with our friends. It's a time when we kind of, quote unquote, cheat on what we eat. Which this year for me, I didn't feel like cooking a lot of my usual like baking and all that. What I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to try and post some of the pictures of some of the things I cook. Just being single, I don't need all the Thanksgiving and holiday specialties. And frankly, I'm not a big fan of turkey. I eat turkey, but not traditional turkey. About 4 years ago, I started cooking a turkey meatloaf, which I know that sounds kind of yuck, a meatloaf, but the thing is, it's got all the seasonings of traditional turkey, but it's in a meatloaf made with ground turkey. Like I said, I'll put some pictures of that at the end of the video so you can see my holiday cheats. Usually I'd make one or two of my specialties: a chocolate clove pecan pie or a chocolate chip chocolate pumpkin pie. But this year I just don't feel like going through the hassle of doing all the baking, and frankly, Thanksgiving just really snuck up on me this year. I was so busy working on other writing projects, and then I literally woke up this past Monday and, oh my goodness, Thanksgiving is here. So I got the stuff for like the main food like I want, the meat, some of the sides that I cook, but desserts, I'm not a big dessert sweet fan anyway, so I can go without that. I may get like a little store-bought pumpkin pie just to eat, to satisfy that little craving, but that's it. By the time this video airs, I'm sure most of you have already celebrated Thanksgiving, and probably a lot of you worn out from either spending time with family, cooking, traveling from house to house, visiting family and friends, or maybe even if you're like me, you've running, well, I haven't run it. One of my favorite things about this time of year is, let's see, yep, I'm a snow freak. I like this. I grew up in the snow as a child, whether it was in Virginia, Italy, Colorado, Germany. I like the snow, so unfortunately here in the South we don't get a lot of it, and when we do get a little bit, most of us can't drive in it, so that's stressful in and enough as it is, but I like it, just like I like this filter. So I might have to bring this one back out for another video. But yeah, holidays isn't about just saying, laying down. You know, if you have children, you're going out trying to get presents and gifts. If you everybody's getting gifts for somebody. So that's the shopping hustle and bustle. So it's a change of pace, and frankly, by the time Christmas gets here, a lot of us are just ready for the holidays to be over because we're tired of that holiday grind. But then about halfway through the next year, we're like, oh, I can't wait to the holidays. Because we want a change of pace. We want that rest. We enjoy that getting together with our friends. And that's what we look forward to, a change of pace. And that is the ultimate goal of rest days and rest weeks, a change of pace, letting our bodies and our brains recover. And as I've stated before, the brain actually cleanses itself and repairs itself while we sleep. So don't look at rest and sleep as a feeling, but as a function. Just like eating is a function, just like using the bathroom is a function, just like breathing is a function, sleep is a necessary function and part of life. You need it. In the exercise world, rest is a necessary part of the exercise routine. You know, you can't have an effective quote-unquote beast mode if you don't utilize rest mode. In fact, as I close this video out, I'll share something with you. A lot of bodybuilders and weightlifters use the holidays, the fall and winter months as what they call bulking stages, because that is when they put on some extra pounds. And for all the women out here, hear me out. The point isn't the weight. You have to look at what the weight is. Water weight's good to an extent. Muscle mass weighs more than fat. So if you're putting on weight, it doesn't necessarily mean you're getting fat. You can be holding water, putting on muscle mass. So don't freak out about the weight. When guys see you, we don't see how much you weigh. That's just a fact. Yeah, we can say that things are not proportionately in the right place, but we don't see like 110, 95, 80. We don't see that. I don't worry about it, you know. Personally, I prefer to keep my weight under 200. But when women look at me, they don't see that. They see my legs, they see my arms, they see my shoulders. It's about keeping everything in the right proportion in there. I don't worry about the weight. This is why Weight Watchers has gone bankrupt numerous times. And if it wasn't for Marie Osmond and Oprah Winfrey pouring millions and millions of dollars into them, the Weight Watchers would not be here today. It's not about the weight. Think about what the weight is. But bodybuilders use this time of year to bulk up, put on the weight, because guess what? Your body uses fat, which is stored energy, as a source of energy to help you lift heavy in the gym. So bodybuilders put on a lot of weight, even fat. Don't worry about the body fat, to help them bulk up. They put on some fat to help them put on more muscle, and then towards late winter, early spring, they start cutting back and cutting up. But then they get more muscle than before. So that's what bodybuilders usually use the holidays for. I don't consider myself a bodybuilder, but I really don't want to get all that fat, primarily because I hate getting into tight clothes, trying to fit into tight clothes. Personally, I mean, I can still fit in, wear clothes that I wore when I was in college, in high school, and that's been years ago. Recently, I was going to church, and I was getting ready for church, and I was looking through my closet, and in the back of my closet, I found a shirt that I got when I was a senior in high school, and I actually still fit into it. So, and wore a shirt. So, with my background in modeling when I was younger, you know, I just like to keep my waist and neckline and legs in good shape. Plus, with me being partially disabled and having a lack of feeling on the left side of the body, you know, it's good for me to keep my legs. Your legs are your biggest muscle in your body. And guess what? Muscle burns fat. So my thinking, it might be a little bit different. It's like, if I keep my legs big, my body will burn more fat, my metabolism will be higher, plus I have killer legs. That's why I enjoy working legs. That's why I do what they call fat tire biking on road, because it builds up the leg muscles, which for me serves two purposes. It helps me keep my metabolism up. It helps me compensate for my lack of feeling on the left side of my body. So that's my mentality when it comes to working out. I hope this video answered all the questions I've had in the past about rest days and rest weeks. And I'm talking specifically to a writer friend who asked me, and I think she kind of got upset why I didn't immediately do a video in response to it. But I hope she's satisfied now with what I've explained about rest days, rest weeks. But now it's the holidays. Everybody enjoy the rest of your holidays. Don't worry about putting on a few extra pounds, simply because, you know, I mean, regardless of where we live, it's when fall and winter, it's going to be colder. We're not going to be walking around, well, I hope you're not walking around half naked year round, but yeah, you're not going to be walking around in bathing suits. I mean, personally, I still wear tank tops to the gym just because I hate getting hot in the gym. But as we're going outside and we're not walking around in shorts and tank tops. You can put the weight on, enjoy your holidays, get out there and eat some of this great food. Enjoy it. But I still can't. I cannot eat a big turkey like that. However, that pie does look good, so I'll share some of that later. Until next month, I'm gonna enjoy my time in my dream home, a cabin in the mountains, resting. So I hope you enjoyed this month's video. It's my last for, no, it's not the last for this year. So we got more videos coming next year. Please, please, please hit the like button at the bottom of this video and leave comments to let me know what you want me to talk about, whether it's health, riding, brain injury, fitness, biking, anything. I'll look into it and give you my unique perspective from a rider with a brain injury. So until then, keep up with me at martinthomasjohnson.com. The link's in the header of my YouTube page. From there, you go to all my social media. I mean, I tweet pretty much daily. On Instagram, I kind of put random things from writing, faith, men's ministry, exercise. If you're interested in what I do for exercise, you watch my Instagram page. I post things for my cardio and my fitness on my Instagram page. Again, all those links are in the top, in the border, somewhere over here, I think to the right of the border. Click on those links and check me out. And I'll be watching for your videos. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.